Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by the Knoxville Man Show, presented by WaveTech. This Friday and Saturday, it's the first ever Knoxville Man Show at the Jacobs Building at Chilhowie Park. It's an expo for guys. Trucks, wings, gadgets, hunting, fishing, music, food, everything you can imagine. Visit KnoxvilleManShow.com to learn more. And some of us from the show will be on hand Friday from 3 to 6 at the Jacobs Building. We'll be there. We'll be giving out some Sports Source gifts. We'll be there to shake hands and say howdy. The Knoxville Man Show, come out and see us 3 to 6 on Friday, but this whole thing runs Friday and Saturday. KnoxvilleManShow.com to learn more. All right, I'm going to see if I can throw my director here. Chris, don't know if this is possible or not, but I need to skip the next full screen and just go to the last one, if we could. We're going to save a little time here. Look, yes, I've already got my monitor up. Look at this. Chris Lane, ladies and gentlemen. Philip Fulmer was talking this week on his future. He was asking about his future. He said, I'm in good health. I enjoy the job. I'm sure the Chancellor and I will sit down and talk about that at some point, but right now I'm excited about what we're doing. As long as she wants me here, I think I'm doing a good job. All right, I might, maybe not the most humble comment, but, he has done a pretty good job. When you consider where the program was and where it is now, it's certainly a lot more stable. Now, there was talk that he wasn't going to do this for a long time when he took the job. I'm not surprised he's sticking around, but if I'm a Tennessee fan, I think this is a good thing to hear. Is it not?
I do too. I remember, John, when we interviewed him right after he got the job, there was a report he had signed a 2-year contract. And I asked him about that, and he said, that's not true. He said, I've heard it too. He said, I don't want to be pinned down, but I think this is a 4 or 5 year job for me. And that may still be the case, but I think he's enjoyed it. I think he's found elements of it that have been fun. I think he's managed his time the way he feels comfortable. He didn't want to get in the rigors of working however many hours a coach works a week. So I think he feels good about where things are going and trying to help galvanize the athletic department.
He's also talked about the fact that any chance he gets, he talks about the president, the chancellor, and the administration's all pulling in the same direction now, which they haven't had over the years. And I think that's undermined coaches. He claims it undermined him before it ended for him here. We didn't have time for it, but there was another quote in that article with the Tennessean where he talked about getting everybody on the same page, and he has senior people on the team that make sure they keep me from getting in the way of the program, and I'm just a leader. I help find the right coaches, and I help bring support, and it's kind of I point people in the right direction. I thought, that's brilliant. That's the way it should be. Yep. When he took over as athletic director, one of the concerns was he's been out of it. What does he know about NCAA rules? Well, we put people in place around me to make sure I'm not down there giving too many pointers on the offensive line.
And that
but I think it's good.
Paint by the numbers for him either. I mean, you've had to hire a women's basketball coach. Then last spring you had to go through what you did with Rick Barnes and the UCLA offer and counter offer and all that stuff. Plus he hired Pruitt right off the bat. So it hasn't been just go in the office, sit down, and kick your legs back.
Yeah, I think it's been a very positive deal so far. We got to catch a break.
Okay.
I'll get you guys to chime in on this next thing. All right, we're going to come back. The Santiago Vescovi, the kid heckled him yesterday. There's been a reaction to it. Some would say an overreaction to it. Should there be more punishment for this kid? We'll discuss all that next on the Sports Source. Come on back.